have decided to bat first.
We're nicely settled in the commentary boxing, looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Chance to run two. Straight to the fielder. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Going with pace now. They'll get at least one here. Shot, should be runs here. Flicked away past square leg, might be 2 on offer.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent...
Too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Jurel comes in to bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Jurel with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. That'll be a dead ball. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Bowling fielders look really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. thick edge. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Cummins, I'm sure, will be onto their bowls to pick up another quick wicket. Well played, could be a quick single. He's quick onto that in the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. There'll be runs here. Six runs added in that over. The Royals are 47 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nearly gets the edge. Head with a great delivery there. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, amazing delivery. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Ferreira will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Chance to run 2. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Straight to the fielder. Missed it. That was a chance. Oh, that's just too full. Ferreira makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. shot. Should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Well played, could be a quick single. Ferreira gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Misses everything. They'll get at least one here. Patel deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Jadeja is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nicely played. Runs one. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. They'll get at least 1 here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Ready, shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Nicely played. Runs 1. Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be 4. The Royals starting to hit their stride now after a big over. The Sunrisers in a whole heap of trouble.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Cummins back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Drilled that one away. Chance to run 2. Great commitment. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, outside edge. It'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Good return back from the deep.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Last over of this innings. No point defending now. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Dubai looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. They'll get at least one here.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Right out of the middle. Nicely played. Runs 1. And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have set a target of 177 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Archer coming in.
smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Pinged off the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Went for the drive, complete miss. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers are 8 for none.
End of the first and a good start to the power play. Some nice shots and aggressive running between the wickets.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's the over. The Sunrisers are 26 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Swept away but finds the fielder. That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Just quick onto that in the infield. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight to the fielder. Kishan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The Royals will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Head taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Wow, that's missed the lot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Misses everything. Super shot, that.
That was a good, strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Bishnoi has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Nicely played. Just runs one. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The crowd is electric right now. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. No. Terrible shot. The Sunrisers starting to hit their stride now after a big over. The Royals in a whole heap of trouble.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Jeez, timed that well.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Kishan gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Archer has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. The Royals with a massive shout. Big appeal. This could be out. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Super shot, that. Nicely played. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Power and precision in that shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Ten runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 89 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Berger back into the attack. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
That was a really well-timed shot off the bat, but saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good shot, driven through extra cover, and they'll pick up 2 more. Sharma coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. There'll be runs here. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The Royals having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Heights should...
Kishan looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Shot, not waiting around.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
19 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 121 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. How will the bowler respond?
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Not shot. "13 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 134 for 6.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Swept away, but finds the fielder. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Goes down for the reverse, and that's swept away. Great innovation, and that'll be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Patel wants plenty from these bowlers.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Bishnoi straight through them. Batter was late on that one. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. There could be a couple if they hustle. The crowd is electric right now. Wow, that's missed the lot. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Nice shot. Runs possible. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Shot, at least 2 on offer. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Nice solid defensive shot. Sharma coming back into the attack. Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. Right out of the middle of the bat. No. Terrible shot. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over. Knocked him over. Just too much pace there. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you.